Yo, this is a motherfucker who needs no introduction. You are watching Breaking Records Radio.
I'll definitely be there, and I'd love to have you come through the actual radio station too once I can get back in there and this shit clears up and we can sit down face to face and do a chat, man. You know, it's been amazing talking to you. I don't want to take your whole day, but if you don't mind, I do got a couple more things I'd like to touch on.
Man. Do your thing, man. Appreciate you.
Amazing, man. You know, and actually, with that being said, I will keep some things, I will keep some things in the book as well, too. So I got, some other talking points next time we chat. Not that there won't be other things, but, it's always nice to keep some things under wraps. So one thing I do really want to ask you about, because it really fits my age demographic. So, my earliest memories, aside from listening to Michael Jackson in music, we're listening to the New Kids on the Block, and I had no fucking idea that you did Dirty Dog with them until I was researching today. Because that album, I guess that project dropped after my interest in them when I was younger kind of peaked. And when I went back and listened, I'm like, yo, this is a fucking slapper, bro. And
we had a ball too. We had a ball, man.
I'm just kind of curious how that whole joint came about. Like, how did New Kids
Donnie Wahlberg and Mark and those guys, they're pure to the music, speaking such like of yourself, how you like this and you feel that. And that's Donnie used to dress like how you dress right now.
Yeah.
So, we were doing a concert at the Apollo, and it was a 7 show and an 11 show, 7 p.m. and 11 p.m. And we were headlining that show. It was me and Smooth and Tim Dog, Cypress Hills, the Ghetto Boys, and the Black Sheep. And a friend of mine that's close to Dougie Fresh had came to the dressing room and he was like, yo, I got this guy that want to meet you or whatever. I'm like, all right, when we finish, this, he's like, all right. So after we finished the show and we went to the back of the Apollo, and there was these guys in the car, leaned over to the car and looked, and it was fucking Donnie Wahlberg. And I'm like, yo, shit, what's up? And he's like, yo, man, I love you guys, let's make a record together. Kind of sort of like that, So the next day, I went to Russell Simmons, called him and told him, look, man, these guys I don't know about that. That might destroy your career. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Fuck that. I like doing shit with all kind of people,
Yeah.
And if you go back and check my record from doing songs with CNC Music Factory to Lizette Melendez to Third Base to I don't give a fuck.
Everlast early on?
Everlast. I love, making music because this shit is universal and it'll live longer than you live. So we worked it out with the guys, Donnie Einer up at Columbia Records, and a week or so later we were in there recording, and not too much longer after that, we were up in Boston fucking shooting a video, and the rest is history, and we still rolling today.
That's incredible, man. Like, and as someone like myself, I know that, at the time that came out, I was probably like, 4 years old or something, 5 years old. So I can understand how at the time I didn't catch it, but I was just so shocked when I came across it today that it had never came across my radar and just like digging into crates and old music. And I actually found it by being on your YouTube page and your playlist that was collaborative efforts or collaborations, whatever it was called. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I'm like, New Kids on the Block. I'm like, Dirty Dog. I'm like, I've never even heard of this song. I'd play it. I'm like, yo, this shit is slapping. Like, that actually might be one of my favorite songs by the New Kids on the Block now. I've never heard it prior to
today. I perform it maybe 3 times with them, so.
Wow.
Yeah, that was good, man.
It's amazing. That beat was dope too. Like, you guys didn't do that beat though, did you? Their production team did that, or was that you guys? You guys did it?
Donnie did it.
Donnie did. Wow, really, eh?
Yeah, Donnie did it. Yep.
That beat slapping too. Like it kind of had their aesthetic to it, but it had kind of a funkiness to it too. That's why I wasn't sure if you guys collaborated on it or whatnot. But
Donnie produced that song.
That was dope, man. And another thing, as well too, I was curious. I interviewed Positive K, I think at the tail end of last year, and I love the Great Minds album you guys did. I was just kind of curious, do do you guys have anything else in the works? Like, can I expect Positive K at all on the upcoming Greg Nice album, or you guys got anything else wrapped up, or was that kind of just a piece for the time?
I think it was a piece for the time, and no telling what the future may bring. I didn't know the fucking pandemic was coming, so anything could happen. But no, and on this album, like I said, I got like 3 people, nothing more than that, because it's my album.
You let it speak for yourself.
Yeah, it's my album, so let me have some fun.
Oh man, I'm so excited for the album, man. And you know, get I'm not sure your manager's name because it says Nini Music. I'm not sure his actual name, but please get him to send
Ruben. Yeah, Ruben.
as they come out, because you know we'd love to play them on the show. And obviously I'll be keeping updated on New Year's Eve for the new single, just myself, because I can't wait to hear that.
What I'm gonna do is forward you the link of the video the day before, so you can post it on yours at the same time too. Same time I'm posting it, same time Mike Epps is posting it, same time Big Worm, Faison Love is gonna post it. Everybody gonna post. We all gonna do it at one time. Boom.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I can't wait, man. That shit sounded crazy. That shit sounded crazy, man. Like, and now I'm listening to it over a phone, over a Zoom call, on a phone. You know what I mean? So, bro, I cannot imagine how that. Oh man, that shit's hard. That shit's hard. But you know, I just, you know, I want to thank you again so much for your time, man.
Appreciate you, man. I thank you as well.